Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Solaris, Christed avatars of the new Krystal Lemurian timeline. Happy 12/12 Galactic Gateway of Divine Feminine Activation and Manifestation. The Sacred Manna from heaven flows freely through the central channel of your holy temple. We are fully immersed in the 12/12 Galactic Portal for a full Ascension breakthrough. Today is also the celebration of the sacred day of Our Lady, the Virgin Goddess of Guadalupe, the Mother of God. She is symbolized and embodied by Mother Earth and Divine Sustenance. Divine Goddess energies of the SiStarhood of the Rose are flowing in for complete expansion through the void of the cosmic womb. We are in the gateway of resurrection where, like the phoenix, we rise from the ashes of the old, burnt-out energy and ascend to new heights of bliss and prosperity. This is a rebirthing into the new human template of the luminous ones of golden light. Through divine alchemy, we symbolically transmute lead to gold as we transform our physical matter back to the light for full awakening and illumination of our solar galactic light bodies of immortality. All is coming into perfect alignment for our final initiations and transformations into the quantum, cosmic conscious beings of eternal life. We are on the verge of the greatest breakthrough and awakening in all realms and timelines as all is being merged and converged in this eternal now. Keep rising and anchoring as we travel deeper and deeper within the kingdom of heaven. We expand further and higher from center into the farthest reaches of the infinite multiverse and then back to center in an instant. We are on point and in full mission mode as we navigate through these final waters of the unknown to merge fully and completely with the totality of the unknowable source we call the Great Mystery. Aho. Welcome, beloved beings of light, to this most powerful and auspicious day. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions for you today again from our scribes of the new earth, so be sure to stick around to the very end. And if you can help us get these messages and gnosis out to more of our team of the 144 by giving us a thumbs up, leaving a comment below, and also sharing this with your team, your tribes, your groups all over this realm. ScrewTube and other social media sites are up to their nefarious acts again by trying to prevent us from getting these to our teams and trying to slow down and prevent the great awakening, the ascension process. But we don't stop. We never look back. We keep forging ahead and keep going through and through and through until full compression breakthrough. For love always wins. Victory to the light. And if you haven't checked out our transmission earlier today, a very special transmission of the 12-12-12-21-2021 synchronization portal and the powerful alignments we're experiencing in this now. Check that out and let us know what you think. And now with these intense energies coming in, we had many powerful activations all over Pachamama today. With 120 M1.5 or greater earthquakes, most powerful west of Macquarie Island, 6.5. Very powerful activation. This is connected with the root chakra of Pachamama in the South Pacific. This was south of Australia, close to Antarctica and the Antarctic Circle. We're going to look at 60.692 latitude, 154.107 longitude at 8:58 UTC, 8:58 on 12/12. Earlier today in Okinawa, Japan, we had two powerful activations with a 5-2 and a 5-0 on the Ring of Fire. And in the root chakra of Pachamama, the base of the spine where the Kundalini is coiled, the great serpent, the rainbow serpent rises, South Sandwich Islands, we had a 5-0. Then the 6-5, Macquarie Island. We had a powerful activation in the crown chakra, Lemuria, Sandpoint, Alaska, 4-7. Then Itsu Island, Japan, 4-7, 11-11 gateway portal. Fiji, we had a 4-1. Myanmar, we had a 4.5, Council of 9 coming in. Akutan, Alaska, 4.5. Big Lake, Alaska, 3.0. Pakistan, 4.0. Bolivia, South America, right in the heart of the Andes. Kundalini, Pachamama, home of our sacred condors, we had a 4.4 activation. Divine 44 coming in. We had a 4.4 in Indonesia, 8.8 portal. Lionsgate, Lyra Nation of the New Lemuria. British Virgin Islands, New Atlantean, Divine Masculine, 3.5. San Antonio de los Cobres, Argentina, South America, also heart of the Andes, close to the border, Bolivia, on the Tropic of Capricorn. We had a 4.3. Itsu Island, Japan, 4.6. 2 4.6s right in a row. Puerto Rico, 3.4, 3.4, 7.7 portal. Indonesia, 4.7. Coast of Oregon, again today, 4.4. And then a very strange activation in Ohio, Manchester. This is by the Ohio Valley, not too far from the Sacred Serpent Mounds. This is some of my old stomping grounds by the Ohio River. Those that have been following my story for several years know that Ohio's where I left 3D behind to navigate 4D into 5D to be with my sacred condor in the west, divine goddess of the Magdalene from the south into the sacred portal of the Pacific Northwest. And my story in this timeline began in Ohio, one of the hubs of the powerful, nefarious of the old false matrix. Oh, Daddy in Ohio. Come on, Papa, you know where I'm going with this. My aunt was there in that moment when those kids got shot back in Kent State by the National Guard, May 4th, 1970. But that's a story for another day. Let's continue here. Chile, South America, Calama, 4.5, 111 kilometers depth, 9 into the 111. Indonesia, 4.8, Puerto Rico, 3.1. South of Africa, we had a powerful 5.5 activation between Africa and Antarctic Circle. Fifth dimensional energy flowing in. Okinawa, Japan, 4.8, 12 divine goddess. Indonesia, 4.6. Sea of Okhotsk, 4.4, 528 kilometers depth, very deep, another 8. And then Magadan, Russia, 4.4, 8.8 portal, another Lion's Gate. Activation of the Lyra Nation, south of Fiji Island, 5.1, close to the Tropic of Capricorn, 557 kilometers depth, very deep into Pachamama. Bonin Islands, Japan, 4.7. Again, the grid, the ley lines, totally lit up and activated, preparing Gaia for this great breakthrough, this great quantum leap of consciousness. As Gaia rises, we rise with her. And now we continue with the current Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 15 degrees, 10 minutes Aries. The sun is at 21 degrees, 19 minutes Sagittarius. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 22 degrees Sagittarius. A Chinese laundry. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 16 degrees Aries. Brownies dancing in the setting sun. From astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred condor pulls a card for you today from the Oracle deck, Beyond Lemuria, from Izzy Ivy. And the card she pulled for you today, another divine feminine goddess energy, card 12, Water, the overflow, abundance, non-attachment, the paradigm of no scarcity, allowing financial and energetic gifts to flow through and create more. During one of my most pivotal Lemurian visions, I was guided into a life where I lived in a humble mud hut. As I could create any thought in the multiple dimensions that I had access to, I simultaneously resisted in a beautiful crystalline palace. I found myself in a paradigm where I could create anything at will, and thus there was no concept of scarcity, nor the need to control or hold on to anything. This experience initiated a shift that changed my life. We may only be starting to touch on this notion in our mundane reality. When we give more from a place of overflow than obligation, even when we think we have nothing, having it come from this mindset can only create a more abundant flow of what we want. The being in the picture has many hands, and yet still the water is allowed to flow through her fingers. It blesses her in the moment, it touches her radiant skin, and then continues on its journey. Her heart is also overflowing with love. Her eyes are filled with tears. She allows what comes through to move her without control. She gracefully allows whatever she is feeling to be expressed, and as she does so, she radiates so much light into the world. Themes allowing for flow, receptivity, the path of least resistance, purity, clearing away that which no longer serves, emotion. Very nice. And now we continue with Divine Brother of the Light, Francois Sarrazin, Sunday 12/12. For a very bright portal to the stars, in addition to Comet Leonard at his peak, 5 planets, 2 asteroids, and the moon will align in our sky and be visible all around the world. Neptune, Uranus, and a pair of asteroids will be very weak in brilliance, so a telescope or a pair of binoculars may be needed. Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn will continue to be observed with the naked eye. More than ever, body and heart merge with the unknown. This is a beautiful alignment of the celestial heavens above. From Divine Sister of the Light, Sandra Walter. Blessings, beloveds. The 12/12 Gateway is an auspicious and powerful component of the sacred December through January passage. Unique ascension energies flood the planet, and we open our hearts and the cosmic stargates to receive, anchor, activate, and transmit these divine frequencies on behalf of all. This year syncs with the original 12/12/12, when the cosmic stargates aligned. On-duty hearts delivered the new light into the crystalline core, and Gaia revealed her ascended realms to many. It is an auspicious day for stargate keepers, another step in this realm-shifting passage. We receive and anchor these plasma waves again. Open hearts, we are conduits of the cosmic influx. Completion energies are abundant. It has been 9 years since the original 12/12/12. The number 9 holds completion energies, and we may use this to unify with the higher realms in co-creating brand new trajectories which benefit the whole. Have you noticed how much completion is presenting in your life stream? Heed that flow. A vibrant push for the new is on the other side of the sacred passage. Surrendering the old illusion must come first. Whatever veils you have created to dim your divinity, it is time to let them go. From SandraWalter.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Diane Canfield. Blessings, everyone. Portal openings and new galactic timelines. Full moon on December 19th. December 12/12 portal opening 333. Meteor shower December 13th and 14th. New galactic timelines appearing. December 21st solstice portal opening 333. We are right in the middle now of a new timeline opening and a new galactic portal opening. The last time we had this amount of heightened energy was in 2012 when we entered a new timeline. We are now entering a new timeline again. The galactics are very much involved in the raising of these timelines and bringing in new energy. Some can feel these upgrades happening almost every day now. Have you noticed many days now of extreme fatigue and loopy brain? This is why. The human body system has to go on low autopilot to be able to assimilate these massive upgrades that are occurring. It's time now to go on low key and take care of oneself. Be careful of burnout and exhaustion, as this is happening right during the Christmas season when so much is expected of us. The 333 energy comes in all month long. The 333 means you are on the right path, and a new path is opening up for you. This is a new path of the new timeline. The 333 is also the galactic timeline, as everything in the universe is made of threes. New timelines have appeared spontaneously since the beginning of time, culminating now in the Ascension event. As new timelines come in and appear, we have to step into them to be able to complete our Ascension process. The darkness we see is only the opposite to the Ascension process and must be shown to us before we can reach our full ascension. We will see these extremes now as a sign we are getting closer. We need to stay focused now on the new timelines appearing so we do not miss any of the markers we are to grab onto. This means giving our full attention to energy when the energy upgrades come in. The new timelines appear after the upgrades during the integration process. We should not be missing this important step into Ascension. New timelines coming in from DianeCanfield.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Divine Feminine 7777. December started with a powerful new moon and solar eclipse, and since the 12-12 portal opened up, the high-frequency energy is flowing in massively. 12-12 is all about spiritual growth and getting into a higher level of consciousness. Our systems are being upgraded big time. New pathways and connections inside our physical bodies, cells, connecting with the light body. DNA upgrades that will enable us to receive the knowledge that is going to be important for the journey ahead. We are going through another death and rebirth process in some way, although it is more physical than emotional. It is time for deep introspection, rebirth, and stepping forward into the new. The energy coming in is bringing the opportunity to jump timelines and move into higher levels of awareness. It seems like the splitting paths that humanity is being divided into are more and more far apart. Some are living in the fifth dimension most of the time, and others have decided to not continue the journey further, but stay in the third dimension. The decision someone makes is their own free will, and the best you can do is to be focused on your own path. We will be ending this transformative year with a blast of new energy from the universe, central sun, the energy of creation. This is next level ascension. We are going higher and higher energetically. We are receiving a lot of high-frequency energy into our systems right now, which is why you might experience migraine-like headaches, crown activations, kundalini energy rising, pressure in your head, jaw, sinuses, ear ringing, tired, sleepy, moody, and easily triggered. Feels like we are being pulled into a vortex of ascension again, and we will come out upgraded and renewed. What to do to move through this the easiest? Take some time for yourself and relax. Read a book or watch a movie. Listen to your favorite music. Go for a walk, swim, dance, hang out with friends. Anything that will make you feel good, relaxed, and happy. Drink enough water. Ground yourself to the core of the earth and release the dense, low-frequency energy. Open up your heart and receive the high frequency coming in. And today from Isis Channelings, 12-12, Goddess Isis Mirror Gateway plus Rite of Passage plus Union. Today is 12-12 and the beginning of the Goddess Isis Mirror Gateway of 12-21, which culminates at the solstice, birth of the new light, sun, cycle. While 12 represents coming full circle, feminine energy, receiving, initiation, 12 times 12 equals 144, denotes the square, masculine energy, manifesting, action. Thus the energy of this gateway denotes not only coming full circle, completion, but also union of masculine, feminine, spirit and matter, initiation and manifesting. While union holds multiple meanings for different people, and could for some imply outer union, it's important to realize that the outer can only reflect the inner union. So what does this inner union look like once we move past the much cliched masculine and feminine, spirit and matter, etc., union, as deepest levels mean embodiment. Embodiment of the divine light, initiations, light activations and upgrades into refined and uplifted action, choices, ways of being. When I first began my spiritual journey, I thought that reaching higher levels of spiritual wisdom would ensure a smooth life without challenges, much like floating over and above all 3D challenges on a 5D rainbow puffing cloud. Reality is that moving up the spiritual spiral in no way rules out roadblocks or bumps along the way, but rather the greater wisdom that we garner along the way enables us to perceive these bumps, roadblocks, through the lens of higher perception, third eye, in order to glean the gift, to take away the lessons from the chaos. Recognize that each moment situation is a mirror reflecting our unhealed aspect of ourselves so that we may heal and move into greater wholeness and union. See past the fear, the illusion, lack, and helplessness that each challenge inevitably brings and navigate through it with our upgraded GPS, that is, employ new choices, action, keys, as opposed to old patterns of conflict, challenge, resolution, which are now available to us via our skills, talents, and learnings on the spiritual path. And thus we are able to move from challenge, continuous guinea pig running wheel of karma, into alchemization and manifestation of the highest good, which is only possible via the grounding of higher perspective, via appropriate action, choices. This is ultimate aim of union and embodiment, thus moving out of disempowerment and illusion into masterhood and liberation, true enlightenment, ascension. So while this Isis gateway of 1212 through 2112 may superficially seem like a call of completion, tying up loose ends, putting in the action required at a deeper level, it is a rite of passage for you to witness where you choose to level off on the union, embodiment, manifestation chart, for that will mark the beginning of the new cycle. Isis gateways are gateways of great initiation, lots of upper chakra downloads taking place currently, and manifestation. Manifestation requires the embodiment of the soul lessons, doing the work and putting our learnings into action. Notice the purging of the solar plexus, courage presently. The planets are also lining up in the sky, according to some astrological reports. Parade of the planets on this 12/12 day, so the universe literally pulls out all the stops for you to get your spiritual ducks in a row. Have a blessed Isis mirror gateway, and light and grace and joy be the change you want to see. Sake na, from isischannelings.wordpress.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light Ramona Lappin, happy 12/12. The field is ready as we now fully reclaim and activate the divine template of the 144 subharmonic strands of DNA and RNA, quantum time codes, and our double diamond solar plasma rainbow aurora light bodies. We now fully merge, unify with, and step into our guardian, ascended master self, and God source consciousness, merging with, anchoring, and birthing forth the higher dimensional realities into the physical through our full embodiment now. As all dimensions, realities, timelines, and our multidimensional selves unify, blend, and merge as one. We now remember and reclaim our true power, history and records, our keys, codes, and our quantum, multidimensional self and highest divine blueprint. As we deepen into the zero-point field in no time, in neutrality, transcending the illusions of these false, artificial realities by seeing them for what they are, we now fully reclaim and access the full and correct instruction sets for our ascension, because our guardian, ascended master self knows how this is done. We now fully reclaim all of us right here, right now, fully reassembling our multidimensional DNA and self, our true nature and innocence, our gifts and abilities, our true memories, and with it, all new realities are birthed forth through us now. The golden, one true organic ascension timeline. Free of all interference as we now dissolve all remaining artificial realities and negative alien machinery, their cause and effect through the power of divine love and the zero-point field that rebirths all new worlds. Through our own sacred embodiment and divine union within, which we now fully step into and bring forth and merge heaven on earth here now. Through our sacred crystal hearts, DNA, and plasma light body activations, we now activate the golden timeline and bliss, paradise, Edenic codes within and through us. See your luminous avatar Krystal self. See every cell and atom within your body light up with golden white Christ light and amplify all. See new earth, the grids light up, and new crystalline structures. See and feel yourself happy, fulfilled, abundant, healthy, full of joy and excitement for life, and the new earth realities already here. Keep merging and blending and becoming one with your future, available now. Let's keep holding the vision and frequency of all new realities, instead of the old, on behalf of all. Keep letting go of the old so it can dissolve. Let's keep making these quantum leaps in the collective consciousness happen as all unifies and activates through us now as one, on behalf of all. Eternal love and blessings, Ramona. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Judith Kusel. Today is the Immaculate Conception of the new Sacred Heart for the new earth, and the new Christed humanity, who fully embrace the divine power of love, the fullness of the Sacred Heart, and the universal Christ consciousness. The Sacred Heart embraces the fullness of one, the infinite omnipotence, omnipresence, omniscience, omnibenevolence of pure unconditional love. It is cleaving open the collective heart of humanity right into the very core of the soul. The most sacred and holy and sanctified love is pouring into you and all of humanity today as the Divine Mother with Yeshua, Universal Angel Mary, Mother Mary, Isis, etc. are literally surrounding the earth and pouring in love. It is bringing in a mass opening of the sacred heart, an awakening on unprecedented scale. Open your heart, and even if cleaved open some more. Ask for the full blessing of the sacred heart, and then be open for whatever comes and whatever is gifted. The power of love is sweeping the mighty cosmic oceans of love through humanity. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Angels of the Light, Order of the Star. 1212 Ascension Activation Portal open. Today is 1212 and a massive portal is opening. 1212 symbolizes your spiritual growth, manifestation of your intentions, and awareness of your infinite being. This is one of the most powerful number sequences in the universe, and if you experience it, you are about to go through a major shift and a period of incredible growth and abundance. 1212 showers us in optimism as it grants us the positive frame of mind that we need to steer our thoughts towards the realization of our ambitions. If we continue to exude unwavering faith in who we are and what we stand for, we will be blessed with divine energy and power. We are connecting to the golden light of the universe as we heighten our vibration, activate new energy frequencies, and connect to the universal consciousness. 1212 Portal is creating space to manifest your dreams. December 12th delivers a double dose of this energetic cosmic force. The number 12 in numerology represents the completion of cycles and ignites a torch leading us into new beginnings going forward. This is much welcomed energy to align ourselves with as we close out a particularly challenging year and seek advancement towards a fresh start. The number 12 promises inspiration and motivation while clearing away any debris left over from our past and making room for pioneering new adventures. The 1212 portal will carry many codes that we need for our spiritual awakening. The 1212 portal is meant to help you find your twin flame. It's a reminder that you may meet them in the most unexpected way. In Egyptian numerology, the number 12 symbolizes self-mastery. It is a cycle number and a portal of transportation to the higher realms. It has great significance in our world. There are 12 hours on the clock, 12 months in a year, 12 disciples of Jesus, 12 personality archetypes, 12 zodiac signs, 12 strands of DNA, and 12 sacred initiations in Egyptian numerology. According to Merkaba mysticism, 1212 is a code portal that when you enter in resonance with it, activates your Merkabic field. When this happens, you are in alignment with the human heart, connecting you to Christ consciousness or unconditional love. The 1212 portal will be bringing with it tons of light codes that will help to activate your light body in the future. Your light body is your Merkaba. This is Egyptian and translated Mer, light, Ka, soul, and Ba, body or higher self. Our light body is our true form and what we must activate to achieve ascension. The energies are going to be coming in strong through the solstice. These are amazing Egypt initiation energies. Number 12 and the 12th initiation is always service. The 1212 portal is bringing you light codes that you need to activate your soul mission. This powerful 1212 energy portal opening on 1212 is here to assure you that you are exactly where you are meant to be and that you are doing exactly what you need to do to move forward and revolutionize your life. We are receiving one final push from the universe to trust our intuition, take a leap of faith, and align ourselves with our desired outcomes as we strive towards our highest good. By trusting in our higher selves and energy around us, we'll start to see the answers and solutions that we have been seeking and will be blessed abundantly. The 1212 portal really is the final gateway of the year and is preparing us for the winter solstice. The solstice is the longest night of the year. It will be bringing some of the most spiritual energy of the year. The winter solstice is an important gate for ascension. The solstice is 12/21. The solstice gateway stays open for 12 days. In Egyptian mystery schools, the solstice was the time of raising the Jed pillar that symbolizes ascension, resurrection, and rebirth in light. The 1212 energy portal also serves as a reminder to keep a positive state of mind and to remain aware of the power of our thoughts. By channeling a positive state of being and moving with lightness and optimism, we will be amazed at what unfolds before us. The number 1 signals the realization or manifestation of our goals and dreams, while the number 2 signals intuition and harmony. You have the power to create your reality. 1212 Portal is a message from the universe to continue to go forth with positivity and gratitude, and is a reminder of just how connected to the universe we truly are. We are both the created and the creators, and once we realize our own power, we are limitless. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Natoya Hall, Minima. Blessed 1212 Portal, beloveds. Exodus. We are all being activated to remember through partnerships, experiences, through our healing, the collapse of the Babylon system as we enter Zion. This is the uprising. This is the mass exodus. Babylon system is a vampire sucking the blood of the sufferer. The prophet Bob Marley. Exodus, the movement of Jah people, is us moving out of an old consciousness into a new Zion, Christ, God consciousness. Many are remembering this weekend and will continue to remember into next year. Don't let the nostalgia weigh you down as Babylon within you falls. The map to Zion is within you, dear ones, and we the people, the star seeds. The ancients are marching, fighting, remembering, aligning, and taking back our sacred roles and birthright. We are currently in a massive exodus, and this is the movement of Mother and Father God. Use this portal to create a world you do want. Say goodbye to the old and welcome in the new. Prepare yourself by taking care of your body and listening to it. You may be hearing more sirens and helicopters. Those are telltale signs that you are exiting the matrix. Wink. So much love, family of light. Armors up. From motherofstarkeeping.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sadia Farah Ali. Happy 1212, the rebirth gateway until 1221. We are each in our own way bringing back unity within and without. The separation between the masculine and feminine polarity has become so evident and obvious since April this year. We work through the Cathar Templar lineage in which Mary Magdalene was so present. From a galactic perspective, we brought back Lyra, Orion together, December, as well as Orion, Pleiades, as in masculine-feminine polarity, August. Many of us have been seeing the massive clearing of the Atlantean timeline, November, by forgiveness by the Lemurians. This created another passageway for the Lemurian way to paradise to come into our timeline. We have been consciously working with trusting the masculine polarity again and clearing the distortions of the last 2,000 years. All those programs and core woundings, they all came up against the last 9 months. The divine feminine still going strong and clearing and upgrading, but the past 9 months have also been a period to rest and prepare for the rebirth that will happen between the 12-12 and the 21-12. We all have our own designated fields to work with, depending on our assignments, karma, and resonance from our lineages and soul family. The pull has become very strong to find our monadic families and start working as a team to create the passageway, the birthing canal into the new world. We always know what to do when we tap into our heart. All the answers are there, and there will be less time and possibility to act in any other way than directed by heart desire. We are one family, one unified field, and one heart. We have waited so long for this moment in time where the amount of light that is entering our atmosphere and field is building up immensely. There is unification happening on a massive scale. The tribes are uniting, just as is prophesied by so many ancient cultures. This is that time. We are in one of the most potent gateways in the history of time. We are pushed and pulled together in ourselves towards our purpose and towards each other. Hold each other tight and enjoy the ride. And from Divine Angels of the Light, here in the Moon Astrology, Sunday, December 12th, 2021, discerning what is yours and what is not. For all of us, but especially if you're a sensitive, empath, or intuitive, ever since the Taurus eclipse on November 19th and the December 4th Sagittarius super new moon eclipse, the relentless emotional and psychic bombardment has escalated unabated, and there's more to come. To protect yourself from etheric dissonance, from jarring energy roller coasters, or feeling as if you're cracking apart, set your inner filters to consciously discern between what's coming from you and what's coming from the collective fear, doubt, and uncertainty. Notice it and let it go. Stay in neutrality. In the outer world, this week will be marked by confusion and turmoil. As the Sun squares Neptune on Sunday, Mercury crosses the galactic center and enters Capricorn. Mars moves from Scorpio to Sagittarius, culminating with the full moon on Sunday the 19th, when Venus turns retrograde conjunct Pluto in Capricorn, and Chiron turns forward in Aries. Arriving 48 hours before the Capricorn solstice, the full moon at 27 degrees Gemini on December 19th is amplified by the Sun crossing the galactic center, our homing signal. It is trine Jupiter in futurist Aquarius and square Neptune in far-seeing Pisces, delivering downloads of insights and data imprinted at an unconscious level. When the degrees of the galactic center between 27 degrees Sagittarius and 1 degree Capricorn are activated at this full moon, an awakening of some sort is guaranteed, along with rapid changes, separations, crises, or stresses. Outworn ways of life are ended by the recent eclipse fallout. From here in the moonastrology.co.uk. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun in Sagittarius square Neptune in Pisces. Ceres conjunct the North Node in Gemini. A ripple of discontent threatens to become a tidal wave. Faith falters and suddenly we're awash with despair. Maybe there is disappointment, disillusion, tears. Illusions, wishes, and fantasies distort the landscape, and imagination works overtime. The inner victim is activated, and it's easy to fall into why me. Some may feel lost, invisible, fading out of sight. It's hard to recognize landmarks, get our bearings, find our true north. Ceres, however, calls to us, signaling the way forward with her presence at the North Node. This is the way, she cries, waving her hands to catch our attention. We find the way when we activate our inner mother, cherish what we have, nurture growth where growth is to be found, let go of idealism and work with what is possible, tend to the mind's garden and doors will open. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time. Overtoned Peacock Moon of Radiance, Day 28. Peacocks in Celtic lore stand for transcendence and freedom. They believe that the bird has the ability to go to the heavens. This is why peacocks represent the liberation of the human soul. Celtic culture views that birds play a significant role in bringing the message from the gods of prophecy and guidance to the earth, which makes them mediator between heavens and humans. Cosmic History quote for Moon 5, Day 28. There are time spaces beneath the level of our threshold of perception, and there are time spaces beyond our threshold or level of perception. Key 211. The Holomind Perceiver is the 441 matrix telepathically inscribed under the corpus callosum to facilitate the integration of time, space, and mind as the principle of radialized synchronization that brings about total recall. 260 keys to synchronotron. And we are in that time, beloved beings of light, of total recall and remembrance. From 13moonpeacetime.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 103, Blue Crystal Night. Krystal is the name for the number 12, and its keywords are dedication, cooperation, and universalize. The 12th day of a wave spell is all about getting together with others, working in teams, and being dedicated to the work you do together. We meet up here on the 12th day for Krystal Court, and we talk about the wave spell that is coming to an end and speculate the meaning of the next one. Please hold your own court and get together with friends who follow the calendar. It's fun and you can help each other learn. Today is Blue Night and it represents dreaming, abundance, and intuition. These days are very dreamy, a great time to take your dreams off the back burner and give them some attention. The Blue Night also brings abundance and expect some to come your way. Practice saying abundance out loud because it's a sure way to attract it, by showing you appreciate the abundance you already have. Your glass is half full, not half empty. As it is a crystal day, this suggests that abundance can be found by getting together with other folks. Talk about your dreams and aspirations, as airing your ideas to other people will give you insights and ideas you may not have considered on your own. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papa Giorgio. Blue Crystal Night, 12, Akbal, Keen 103, 12th of December 2021, 1212 Portal, Envisioning the Dream. 12-12-2021 equal 335 equal 38 equal 11 equal 2. Day codes 12 Acquiring Strength, Wisdom. 3 Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity. 11 Portal Gate, Polarity. 2 Twins, Partners, Cooperation. Month Year codes 12 Acquiring Strength, Wisdom. 3 Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity, Communication. 5 Freedom, Liberation, Change, Transformation. 8 Infinite, Abundant Source Flow. Kin 103 equal 4 Building a Divine Foundation. Today heralds a crystal clear vision of your divine service path to manifest an infinite flow of abundance. We have a potent 1212 portal with an 11 portal code, so the doors to the dream time are flung wide open. Your deepest desires and our planetary dreaming are accessible today through this gateway. A great day for unexpected funds to flow your way. Ask and ye shall receive. It is also a very important day to dream our dreams into reality. What a day! Hold the vision for humanity to anchor our 5D dream through these potent gateways. Every day our new way of dreaming is becoming more real in this realm. Day 12 in the yellow human wave spell of wisdom, influence, intelligence, free will, and abundance. Today we join with our keen to redream of a better way through our wiser choices, guiding us to manifest planetary abundance for all of humanity. Tone of creation, Krystal tone 12 in the mental realm. Action universalizes, power dedicates, essence cooperation. The Krystal tone 12 is the highest level of the mind, mental realm. Yesterday we focused on dissolving and releasing our fears, to claiming our freedom and sovereignty on our journey to planetary liberation. At the Krystal level of mind we have the capacity to cooperate or operate with other minds. Just as a crystal can be programmed, so too can we program our minds on this day. Focus on the crystal clarity of our minds today. Through the power of cooperation with others, we can create telepathic links in our communication grids, allowing for cooperative thoughts, ideas, and inspiration to flow. A day of greater connection to each other and Mother Gaia. We have all held the dream of creating heaven on earth deep in our DNA and coding, and now is the time to believe and know that by joining together through Gaia's crystalline diamond grid, we can finally achieve that dream. Whenever I want to, all I have to do is dream, dream, dream. Blessed be, beloveds, today is a very special dreaming day. Break the chains that have bound you to scarcity, lack, and suffering, and fearlessly embrace the higher path. Take the time to focus on programming your mind for infinite abundance in our unified and peace-filled utopian world. Today's questions are, am I ready to walk through the door, to co-create the Garden of Eden with my keen? What dream am I dreaming into reality? Divine blessings for your success in the rapid fruition of our planetary dream. In la catch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 103, Blue Crystal Night. The mantra, the code for today is, I dedicate in order to dream. Universalizing intuition, I seal the input of abundance. With the crystal tone of cooperation, I am guided by the power of vision. And on this powerful day, beloved beings of light, let us know in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below, the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. 444 coming in. Now I'd like to take the time to thank all of you supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue doing our work, bringing these transmissions to the world. If you'd like to vote for us to continue doing this work, bringing the transmissions to the work, and our daily teachings, our practices, our arts, you can either make a monthly pledge on Patreon or a one-time donation to PayPal at the links at eaglelovecondor.com. And I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, angels, healing jewelry at lunagoddessart.com. And she has a solstice sale from now until the end of the month, 20% off all of her beautiful handmade works of art. So take advantage of that. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with powerful code prayer from Divine Brother of the Light, David Alexander Lightfoot. This is an Ascension Affirmation prayer. Dear Father, Mother, Creator God, the Ascended Masters, the Archangels, and my highest love and light support team, I am ready and willing to ascend to the 5th dimension. Please remove me from all lower vibrational negative energies, hooks, cords, programming, beliefs, attachments, tags, entities, implants, vows, and old soul contracts that are holding me back from ascending and receiving divine guidance. Please remove from me all the connections to the 3rd dimensional matrix related to fear, hate, jealousy, violence, abuse, victim consciousness, narcissistic consciousness, lack, mind control, and codependency. Please help me ascend to the 5th dimension and connect with the divine mind, the matrix of higher dimensional love and unconditional love. It is my deepest wish and soul calling to live a higher dimensional life of love, peace, harmony, health, creativity, abundance, joy, and the fulfillment of the divine plan for all. Thank you, and so it is. Amen. So with that, beloved beings of light, thank you for joining us today, and thank you all very much for supporting us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we give our deepest gratitude, love, blessings, and light to those that have been supporting us over this year and over many years. We've been doing this work for over 10 years and teaching for over 30. So thank you all for helping us in this mission and coming here, this most divine and inspired and intense times, beloved. So thank you all, and have a most beautiful and blessed 12/12 Galactic Portal as we anchor in these new higher dimensional lights as the Divine Mother, the Feminine, the Goddess coming through every living heart, every soul. The Spirit rises as the eyes open from the divine into the light to expose all things, for when the eyes of our spirits open, we know all things. This is the gnosis, our true knowledge, our true path as we awaken and become enlightened to our true nature, which is Buddha consciousness, cosmic consciousness, the pure awareness of divine source, our true self that is listening to these words, that's hearing this right now, that is the awakened state. So, beloveds, keep walking your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step. Keep shining your light brightly into the night, and be sure to make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.